Match number 2, the Deadly Venoms and the Dirty Vets squaring off here in Crossfire Wrestling's Jingle Bell Brawl 10. Preston, there is much more than just the W on the line for this confrontation.
Absolutely, Chuck. This is going to be one of the most historical matches in Crossfire Wrestling. This is our first interpromotional match as the Dirty Vets come into Crossfire as the reigning and defending today the Rock Solid Tag Team Championship. There you go, Deadly Venoms, the 4-time champions. By far, these are the two best teams that Crossfire has ever seen on the line today. However, both belts, and if the Vets lose, they're going to have to retire.
Belts versus careers here, of all things. Now, there is an X Factor in this match as well, known as the Influencer. You can see him in his influencer attire, if you will. That is Asher Benjamin, who made an appearance earlier this year at Crossfire Wrestling. He could become a factor before all is said and done here. You would have to think at some point, Prieston, because he has any time that we have seen the Deadly Venoms in a Crossfire ring, and he is just one of the most annoying individuals, I think, on the planet right now.
Yeah, he's not the most palatable fellows in the world, and Asher has unfortunately had his influence and signature all over these matches. Hopefully something going to be done about this.
Well, Michelle is giving the microphone now to our referee, Sam Sino.
The only way to win is by pinfall or submission after the brass knuckles have been used. After. Lady team, have any questions?
Pinfall or submission after the brass knuckles have been used.
So we have a pole over there with the brass knuckles hanging from it. I guess what we're doing here is the team that grabs the brass knuckles and uses them can then go for a pin or go for a submission following the use of the brass knuckles.
Our referee has some words to say, it looks like, to the influencer Asher Benjamin.
This match will have a clean finish. There will be no shenanigans, tomfoolery, interference of any kind. So you, Asher Benjamin, you're out of here!
Whoa! Sam Sino kicking him out.
Breaking news from Crossfire Wrestling's Jingle Bell Brawl 10. It looks as though Asher Benjamin will not be a factor. He, needless to say, Preston, not happy whatsoever with this decision, and that could become a huge, huge turn of events as this match is about to get underway. He doesn't want to leave, but he's going to have to.
I think this is a welcome news here. I don't like the fact that he could be involved in such a high-stakes match. Like I said, this is the first interpromotional championship bout in Crossfire. We're representing two promotions here. There is just so much on the line here, the gravity of the situation. It would be a shame if something came down, have this knucklehead cause some type of interference to cast a shadow over this. So get out of here, Asher.
One of the greatest decisions in the history of refereeing.
And he's getting serenaded by Custom.
Well, there you go, leading the chant. Ha ha, na na na, hey hey, goodbye. And it is goodbye to Asher Benjamin. That would lead us to believe we're going to have a lot more fairness and a lot less skullduggery as this match is about to begin here. Obviously, Tornado and Jake O'Reilly not happy whatsoever. They know how much of a benefit it has been for them as we get things underway. And this, Preston, is going to be a slugfest.
This is going to be absolutely just insane. The chaos, it's starting already. Here we got Ted throwing out Jake O'Reilly. Tornado in the corner from Custom. This is going to be something else.
Well, we have action already. Moments into this match. Inside the ring, outside of the ring.
Now, these two teams have faced each other on countless occasions. They're very well versed with each other, used to each other, and whoa, here's Custom.
That hurts just watching it.
Yeah. A little unorthodox there. Now, there are going to be no countouts here with the rule stipulations. I guess there's some wiggle room in the rules. It looks like the vets are looking for something already.
Under the ring goes Notorious Tid, and what is he? Oh, not going to find it there. Maybe he'll go look the other way. Hey, while he's in the neighborhood, why not dish out a little more punishment here to Jake O'Reilly? Slams his head into the ring steps.
O'Reilly goes face first into the steps. O'Reilly and a Tornado, an amazing team. This is the second iteration of this team. O'Reilly used to team with Anthony Darko, known as the Piss Beaters back in the day. And now they've morphed into this new team, the Deadly Venoms. Tornado also was a part of that earlier iteration of the teams. And here we have Ted pulling out a chair, Custom coming out. God knows what he's got.
And the table makes an appearance here early in this contest.
It's only a matter of time.
Titles versus careers. The table may come into play as now. Looks like Tid blocked that slam attempt of his head. Then he reverses it, and on to the ring steps again goes the head of Jake O'Reilly. We see it stars right now. Wow, it's hard to keep track, Preston. So much going on outside the ring, so much going on inside. We have the table that could become a factor now as right now. Oh, and a reversal very, very quickly. These teams know each other so well. There's the chair to the back of Tid.
Samsino's got his work cut out for him here.
Can you imagine refereeing this match?
Oh, look out. Tornado's going for a ride by the looks of it. Oh, huge press slam. Great
strength as always, shown by Custom Marcus Ryan as he takes the advantage now, but it's a 2-on-1 momentarily as Custom Marcus Ryan all alone in the ring right now against the two opponents. And making a pretty good show of himself against the two individuals from the Venoms here, Deadly Venoms.
So far, the vets have been using their brawlhouse tactics here on the Venoms to great effect as you get that huge back body drop. The Venoms are more of a tactical and technical team, but they are not getting a chance to utilize any of those skills here. Oh, sheer violence from the vets.
Absolutely. We've seen them use those maneuvers over the years. What a great team and ambassadors they have been for Crossfire Wrestlings, but their careers are on the line here as this match evolves much the way we thought it would. There is no give, no take. It is every man for himself, and we have a confrontation in the corner here now. You can see the brass knuckles in behind Notorious Tid hanging on that pole. Hey, Tid just kind of just shook that off, didn't he?
I don't think it's a very wise move for Tornado to get into a slugging match with Tid here.
Last thing they want to do is just to get into an all-out brawl with these guys. As you alluded to, Preston, they have to use their acumen, their ring skills, their finesse, if you will, their agility and their speed, and hope to not get into a brawl, because if it comes down to a toe-to-toe slugfest, I think we know who's leaving here with the belts from Jingle Bell Brawl 10 as into the turnbuckle. Now the chair on the outside of the ring, still action everywhere.
I wonder if we still have fans that are sitting on the floor now here. There's so many chairs being used here.
They might be standing. They will be standing before this one's over here. As you can see the effect those chair shots have on Marcus Ryan right now, and all four competitors outside of the ring.
Chuck, how intimidating is that, looking over there and seeing those brass knuckles glinting in the light?
Well, you know they're going to be used on someone, and it's just a matter of time. You don't want to be on the receiving end of the table. Very close.
Oh, nice clothesline by Tornado.
Heavy clothesline by Tornado, and Tid is down right now. In comes Marcus Custom Ryan once again, but Jake O'Reilly right on top of him. And look at up top going Tornado. Is he going for the brass knuckles? Yes, he is.
It looks like it. I don't know why he's adjusting his hair, though.
There's a time and a place for that. This is not the time or the place, actually.
Yeah, I guess he wanted to look good doing that. Oh, Tornado just gave Jake a clothesline.
Well, not in their playbook.
Oh, look at that beautiful technique by Jake O'Reilly.
And look at that beautiful technique with the boot to the head from Notorious Tid.
That is a thing of beauty. Sometimes the pure violence is just a thing to watch, and it is a thing of beauty.
These guys have been so much fun to watch in Crossfire Wrestling with the Dirty Vets, longtime veterans of the Crossfire Wrestling promotion. And again, another boot.
Big boot. Well, Ted personally has been keeping all the furniture makers here in Ontario pretty happy, keeping them in business with all the tables he's broken over the years.
No doubt about that. And there's another one that is just beckoning right now. And are we going to have a little help from Marcus Ryan here with Tid into the corner?
Oh, big avalanche on Jake O'Reilly. Up into a huge slam by Custom. This does not look good. Look at the offense on him.
Just one maneuver after another, and more pain inflicted here in the last last minute or so. And you got to wonder how much Jake O'Reilly has left him. And now the table. Is that going to come into play here? But Tornado able to get back in. He picks up Marcus Ryan. He goes for the body slam, and down he goes.
A version of the Mikinouchi driver there.
Beautiful maneuver from a Tornado. Let's not ever overlook the wrestling skills of the two individuals known as the Deadly Venoms. As up top now goes Tid.
He is. Tid breaking out the Muscle Buster. I haven't seen him do this in years. Oh, devastating. Devastating.
Well, there's no way Tornado is getting up from that. There's no way. He's just rolling over in La La Land right now. It might be entirely up to Jake O'Reilly to finish off this match here.
Ted has put many a person away with that Muscle Buster over the years. He used it exclusively before he formed up with Ryan to great effect here. I haven't seen that in years. This is fantastic.
But you know, Prieston, with their careers on the line here, you have to pull out all the stops. You have to dig deep into your bag of tricks, dig deep into every maneuver that you've learned over your illustrious career, because there's no tomorrow if the Dirty Vets lose this match.
Absolutely, Chuck. You nailed it right on the head there. Oh, nice cutter.
Yeah, but up goes Tornado.
Double axe handle. Custom's got a history of scar tissue breaking open on the forehead there. Hopefully he's not going to be leaking.
Well, up goes Tornado, and down. What goes up must come down. And Tid, that took every last ounce of what Tid had left in him right now. All four competitors, we kind of figured Prieston would evolve into this, but all four competitors down, not out. But it's a matter now of who's going to get up first and who might be able to get over to the corner on the ring post and reach up and grab those brass knuckles. What's this?
What the heck?
Santa Claus. I know it's Jingle Bell Brawl 10, but he wasn't scheduled to be in this match.
Santa just seemed to have appeared on the scene of this train wreck by the looks of it.
He looks pretty jolly right now, but what on earth would Santa Claus be doing coming into the ring?
Where's
with
our
all
security?
Good question.
He's going for the knuckles.
Santa Claus with brass knuckles? Do you ever think you would see such a thing?
Something stinks here, Chuck. Something stinks here.
Now, Santa has the brass knuckles. Now, is he going to be nice and give them to the crowd favorites, the Dirty Vets? Or...
I don't understand. What's the game?
Well,
here?
he looks like he was going to offer the brass knuckles to Notorious Tid.
He's giving them to Jake O'Reilly.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. Santa, why, Santa? Why?
Look at those finger snapping. You know who that is.
Oh, you've got to be kidding.
What is that bump do not? Sam Sino, please don't tell me that you just got taken by that.
Santa's never snapped his fingers. We know someone who has, though, Prieston. You don't suppose. Oh, no, and down goes Tid, and...
No, don't end
the
it
cover.
like this.
Two, and kick out last possible second despite being pulverized with brass knuckles. Where did Notorious Tid find that energy to get up and kick out?
That was almost 20 years right there ended.
Unbelievable.
They still got the knuckles, though. Custom looks like he's going to be the next... Double noggin knocker.
Well, they've got a lot to overcome now, including Santa Claus making an unscheduled appearance in the ring. Up again goes. Oh, no. But he blocked that one beautifully, Prieston.
I think that was with the brass knuckles. This is a viable pin.
This is 1, 2, and...
Custom with a save. The last second possible.
Saving the careers of the Dirty Vets here in Crossfire Wrestling. And the brass knuckles still on the hands of Jake O'Reilly.
Now they're fighting for it. Custom's biting him.
Why not? Pull out all the stops. This could be the turning point of the match. They have the brass knuckles now. This is turned around.
Come on, Cuss. 1 versus 2 here. He might have the knuckles, but he's got both Venoms here to deal with.
And guess who? Santa
Come
Claus,
on.
a.k.a. we are 100% sure now as the double stomping goes on Marcus Custom Ryan. Santa Claus pulling the legs out from under Custom Marcus Ryan into the ring. Santa Claus stomping.
This is an absolute disgrace.
Unbelievable. You know what? Giving Santa's worldwide a bad name is this clown right now. As he's going to help hold up. And here you see a clear shot. Great work by our video crew with the brass knuckles. There it is. And this has to be all over at this point with a brass knuckle shot again.
No.
One, two.
I'm speechless.
And it's over. To the joy of the fake Santa, to the joy of the Deadly Venoms, they have apparently defeated the Dirty Vets.
You know what? I don't know what to say at this point in time. This is just so heartbreaking to see it go down this way. I don't know if the Vets are going to accept this, if they're going to appeal to Frank Newman.
Rock Solid Tag Team Champions, as you see on the screen. Crossfire Tag Team Champions. The Deadly Venoms with the victory with some help. I don't know if Santa, a.k.a. I think we know who, Asher Benjamin, does not get involved in this match if the result is not completely different than what we've seen. And you see a Notorious Tid who is as tough as they come. But boy, you take a couple of shots, especially that last one right to the head with the brass knuckles. There's no way anyone on planet Earth is getting up from that. As you see, fake Santa celebrating with a little finger snapping in the ring. Disgraceful and disgusting.
Look at Ted's coming too. It's good to see that he's okay, but I don't think he might be better off still being unconscious than to have to live through this.
This would appear to be the end of the line, the end of an unbelievable run, the end of unbelievable careers for Custom Marcus Ryan and Notorious Tid in Crossfire Wrestling. Despite the nefarious means by which they won this match, are we going to see any kind of sportsmanship whatsoever here by the Deadly Venoms, who now carry the banner for Crossfire Wrestling Tag Team Championships and the Rock Solid Champions as well? We're going to see, it looks like we're going to see some class here by Notorious Tid, and that comes absolutely as no surprise whatsoever, Prieston.
Old enemies on the battlefield, and at the end of the long day, at the end of a long career,
look at this.
We're going to see some respect here, which is fantastic. Jake O'Reilly and Tid appreciating each other's work over the last couple of decades. Tornado still seems pensive, but
the olive branch handed up despite what just happened. Look at the class. And finally the handshake does come.
There we go. Cuss, Jake, Tornado. You know what? This is a beautiful thing to see, regardless of what just happened. This is
wow.
This is a very difficult scene when you see someone's career coming to an end. The fans are yelling table. Asher Benjamin in there trying to make amends.
Fans with a good point, actually, Prieston. That table has still remained intact through all this, as Asher Benjamin now, well, obviously the beard is off. We know 100% with all certainty now that was Asher Benjamin who got the brass knuckles off of the ring post and handed them to his team. And a handshake. Talk about class here from Notorious Tid and Custom Marcus Ryan as they even shake hands with Asher Benjamin. But
oh, look out. The comeuppance is coming.
Oh, that table.
Oh, man.
There it is.
Oh, my God. That was disgustingly beautiful.
I was going to say, Prieston, after what we just witnessed, that this had just almost ruined Christmas for many of us, but seeing Asher Benjamin in a Santa Claus suit, he wasn't the real Santa. We could tell Santa's nice. Asher Benjamin is not. This makes up for it in many, many ways. Doesn't make up for the fact we'll never see the Dirty Vets in a Crossfire Wrestling ring again. But seeing Asher Benjamin go through that table puts a whole new spin on Christmas and makes this a much, much better holiday season. And we hope they have to scrape him out of the ring to get him back.
There's something to be said about the camaraderie of the wrestlers. You can see that Jake and Tornado are not necessarily intervening to help them. Kind of akin to a hockey situation when you have the code. There's a certain code I mean, they won their match. However, I don't think they agree with the way in which they won the match, but they'll take the W anyways.
Yeah, you know what? All due respect for the Deadly Venoms. They are the champs, and Crossfire fans are going to have to get used to that. They're talented enough, Prieston. I don't think they had to resort to the outside help. And here's Custom Marcus right now on the mic.
I'm not going to forget it. Let's just enjoy this now. And you all need to be thanked. Every time Ken and I came here, we loved performing in front of every one of you in this city of St. Catharines. We held the championship many times here, and that was because of all of you. This is our final goodbye. And I just want to say thank you again to everybody here. And everybody who runs this place in the back. It does a tremendous job bringing this type of action in wrestling that only Crossfire Wrestling can. Want to go get some beers over at Ollie's?
Crowd really showing their appreciation here.
They love the Dirty Vets, and who doesn't? Boy, what a team.
You know, it'll never get old hearing you guys say those two words. This is not a ploy. This is not a work. This is not a gimmick. When I say that I truly, truly love coming here because of each and every one of you, I mean it from the bottom of my heart. There is so much talent in that dressing room that needs to be acknowledged, but each and every one of you coming out, supporting them the way that you do is greater than any Christmas gift any of them will ever get. So from all of them and from the two of us, thank you for being here for this ride.
You know, Prieston, for two guys who are so tough and on the exterior are just as mean as they come, heartfelt words from Custom Marcus Ryan and Notorious Tid.
Well, on behalf of Crossfire Wrestling and all of us here, including myself personally, who's had an opportunity to work with these gentlemen for years, I just have to say thank you, gentlemen, and Godspeed.
Much more to come. Jingle Bell Brawl 10 from the Meriton Community Center continues with Crossfire Wrestling.